So the fight starts off with you having an ally, which is the other Sargon you have here. But be warned, obviously Sargon will not be able to do most of the damage. It's mainly going to be you, not the other Sargon, doing most of the attacks. So he can take the heat off you for a while if you're just getting overwhelmed in the first phase. But this is only in the first phase. So if you're in the second phase, then you won't have any allies. So this is just to warm you up. But yeah, you will mainly be doing the damage, not the other Sargon. Also, this is in 50% speed, just to explain things better, because there's a bunch of attacks Vahram's doing really quickly. So he does this attack where he makes a ring around him, which basically just slows down all speed when you're inside that ring. So just avoid going in there, or even avoid attacking him at that moment, and just stay away from him when he's doing that. And then build up your After Surge after that. After he's done with the move, you can punish. As you can see here, he jumps above you and then smashes down and then spins around, which you can just slide out of the way and then jump over if you want. As you can see, he gets overwhelmed a little bit with 2 attacks at him, so it's hard for him to constantly spam attacks in the first phase, as you see. Oh yeah, he does this attack here where he puts these blades in front of him, which once you see the circle form, just immediately just dash out of there. You have this slow motion wheel come up here again, which just stay away from, don't attempt to attack him. Then he has normal sword swings, which obviously you just double jump over, and then you can avoid, and then after that you can punish with that attack. That dash attack you just saw him do, where he dashes forward, you can either jump above, or if you don't have enough time, you can just slide under him to dodge that. Yeah, he's doing this attack now where he goes down and then he spins around, which obviously would just slide or move to the right or left and then jump over. This blade attack here you see him do again. Then you can punish with your sword swings. And now there you go. That is the first phase. But so the second phase, you will not be having anyone to help you. It's really just you. So it's more or less the same attacks, but a little bit more buffed. As you can see, he'll do these attacks now where he'll do normal sword swings, but then he'll come behind you and then attack you from behind. So just be ready for that. When he does that attack, just be ready to just keep moving just the same direction that he was attacking you in before. This attack's also buffed a little bit. He'll attack down twice, then he'll spin around. Just be prepared for that. Once you get to the second phase, he'll go down twice. And then he'll do a few more moves. This attack's also kind of buffed. He'll have 3 of these spinning blades, except just 1 in the second phase. And then this attack's new. So you have to get yourself in one of these squares where there's obviously no lasers before he just makes them blow up, basically. So you gotta go in there, and then you gotta find ways to stall yourself in there in order to not get hit. Then also sometimes he'll just rewind time randomly, where he usually do a sword attack in midair or something, or he'll just dash back and do an attack like that where he shoots out a wave or something, which you could just jump over, or you can parry. Also, you can parry that attack. And around now you might have After Surges that you've built up and stuff, which you can now use, as you can see. Here we go, another one of these down slashing attacks, which you want to just go left and right and then up after those 2 attacks where it goes down and then spins. Here he has the slow motion again, so just get out of that ring where he's attacking you. Then he likes to spam attacks pretty quickly after that. Sometimes he'll just do an attack where he just goes down once and then spins after that slow motion, which sometimes happens. That attack where he shoots a wave out, just jump over as normal. And then he has that attack again where he'll do a bunch of sword swings, and then he'll do a smashing attack from above. So just be prepared to just slide under that at any given time. Here we go, you have to jump inside the little gap you have over there. Then you can punish with your attacks. This attack again, which you've already seen, he'll just do a bunch of attacks on top, and then he'll spin around, just jump above that. More or less the same stuff now. I've covered a lot, and then there'll be new stuff in the third phase, which you will have to learn. Which it does get a bit annoying in the third phase, so I'll go over that once we get there. Yeah, okay, so here's the third phase. Once he gets mad and his eyes go red or something, that's when third phase comes. He's gonna do more or less the same moves as usual, the sword slash thing, and then he'll come from the top, and then you just slide under him. But he's gonna be a lot more buffed, as you can see now. He's got 5 of these circles with blades, so you really want to be careful now because he's really buffing himself. This attack is pretty much the same. Just get into one of these areas without lasers, and then you can go for the attack. And he's got the slow motion wheel. That's never changed. That's just, I think it's a much bigger wheel though, so gotta watch out for that. This attack where he just does normal sword swings again, and then yeah, once again he's doing that same attack that you just jump over, where he just swings the sword at you. Then yeah, he will rewind time also here in this phase as well, so be prepared for that. And then you're going to start off with some kind of aggressive attack, usually, yeah, like that, which you can slide away from him or just under him as well. You could do that. You can use your Athra Surges of what you need once you've got the right stance. And should be getting close to killing him by this point if you've used an Athra Surge. Here it gets annoying because he'll sometimes not always go down, and he'll rotate between going down and then pretending to go down again, and then he'll just stay in the air and then flicker, and then actually go down in a different spot. This attack can like easily trick you up, especially if you just don't know this. But yeah, he'll alternate, he'll go down and then he'll go like, then he'll just stay in the air, and then he'll just flicker and move to another spot, which can really do a ton of damage, so you just want to be prepared for that. But yeah, so just after he goes down with an attack, just be ready that the next time he goes up in the air, he will not be going down for the attack. Then you'll have to wait until he moves again, and then he'll be moving down. So it all happens pretty quickly, but once you're ready for it, it's not that bad. Here's the attack one more time, just him going back and forth, sometimes doing an attack, sometimes not. It's just 2 and 2. He'll be in the air for 4 moves, then he'll do the usual spin, which you would have to jump over. Then he does this dashing attack, which he does twice instead of once in the first phase, which you can parry or slide under. This attack again, where he makes all the lasers appear, which you just want to get into an area where there are no lasers. And yeah, she should more or less almost be defeated by this point. Just a few more hits on him, and then he's completely defeated. This attack, once again, yeah, it is buffed, so you know, do whatever you need to do to get out of it. I use many stalling methods to just stay in the air sometimes, or if I need to get out of that area, I just dash away, and then it'll be fine. By this point, he's using a lot of attacks we've already seen him using. This attack again, which we've seen, does put you in slow motion. Here's me actually failing to get out of there, and as you can see, it really slows you down and just guarantees that Vahram will get a hit on you. As you can see, almost died here, but yeah, I was able to get out of that. Here he does this again. He'll do this attack, and then he'll do the spin. And this time he wasn't delaying, because sometimes he does something where he won't go down. Sometimes he'll just do 3 and go down and do 3 attacks from up top. He alternates there. But alright, now we have this attack again. Same thing. And almost GG's for me here. Here we go, doing the attack again. He'll go down 3 times this time, which you just go move left and right, and then he'll do a spin attack, which you just jump over. Like I said, he like alternate between doing that and then doing the attack where he doesn't always go down. And there you go. I finished him off with an Athra Surge, and there you go. That's Vahram. I'm gonna show the video in full-time speed just for you guys to get an idea of how it looks at full time. Yeah, so here we go. It starts out first phase with 2 Sargons, and yeah, obviously this actually looks really sped up, but yeah, this is normal speed. It will take time to get used to because he does everything really fast and loves to spam attacks really quickly. So it does take time to get used to. I mean, it's not like it's going to be your first attempt or something. Obviously, you wouldn't watch the guide otherwise. So, yeah, it does take some time, but honestly, I mean, if you after getting this far into the game, you've obviously fought many bosses that were pretty challenging. So, yeah, you should be able to learn the moveset, pretty easily after just trying a little bit and practicing. It won't be too bad. Yeah, he does love to do a lot of attacks quickly. First phase rushes by, as you can see. Then his second phase is very long. The first phase is barely even any amount of his health. It's barely even call it a second phase even. So, yeah, this attack also where he just goes down and then he spins around, comes very quickly. It's much faster than you think just watching it in slow speed. So, yeah, this just have way less time to react than you probably thought. So, yeah, but everything just you just gotta shift your mind into full speed. But yeah, so same drill though. It's really not too difficult once you've learned the moveset. It's really just a few tries and then you get him. And then you've got potions. You can still make mistakes. It's not like you gotta do it hitless or anything. As you can see, I got hit like so many times. It didn't, and I was still able to beat him. So, he's not ultra hard. It's just you do have to know how to dodge like everything though, because otherwise you will die a lot. So, yeah. Around now he gets to his third phase, which is not really a formal cutscene. It's just him. Yeah, there you go. Where it releases his power. But yeah, and then he starts to speed up a lot in the third phase. It's really hard to tell how quickly he's moving when I'm at 50% speed in third phase. He does move very quickly. He spams attacks, and yeah, you really got to make sure you're fully prepared at third phase and you fully understand his attacks. As you can see, yeah, he's just doing a bunch of teleporting over and over again. Really, really annoying. But yeah. Also, your Afro Surges are always there to get in some just big damage if you don't want to really fight him that much. I purposely did not do my most powerful Afro Surge for the purpose of the video, but obviously there are Afro Surges that are more powerful than that, which you can always use if you have them. So, yeah, there you go. So, obviously, difficulty picks up at this point in the game. It's one of the last bosses, so it's understandable from a game design perspective. But, yeah, probably the hardest boss in the game yet. If you're playing through this the first time, then, yeah, you probably will find it to be somewhat difficult with, especially this last phase spamming. It's, can get pretty annoying and heated. But, yeah, once again, like all the other bosses, once you learn the moveset, it feels way too easy for you. As if you're probably experienced that feeling if you're a Metroidvania player. But yeah, there you go. That's Vahram's moveset explained in slow speed and then in full speed. So yeah, hope this was helpful. If it was, leave a like and subscribe to see more content. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.